If you can't maintain your lifestyle, eating and exercise habits, stop wasting your time.
I'm Helpful Matt, and although I haven't been active in the industry for a few years, I've been a qualified fitness coach and personal trainer for over 20 years now. I'm in my 40s and I'm going to share with you how I keep my fitness levels up and try and maintain my physique to as high a level as I can with maintainable lifestyle and effort.
Stop trying to follow the habits and routines of celebrities or those with millions of followers on social media, because it's likely that their routines and habits are not naturally maintainable, especially getting on to your late 30s, 40s and beyond. One of the best examples of this are those who are just training one muscle group per day, man, because they're going to get massive. However, when they come around to Tuesday, when they should be training legs, they don't like training legs, and maybe Tuesday is a busy day in their week, it becomes very easy to miss that day, which means you're missing a day of training legs and everything becomes slightly unbalanced, and then it becomes unmaintainable because you cannot maintain your routine. You're missing legs one time a week, you can't maintain that. You're not going to build your legs. Or only eating 2 meals a day between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. You're finding it difficult, you can't do it, you can't maintain it. Or perhaps you're following a resistant routine which is done by all these bodybuilders you see online. You're trying to do it, but they're on some kind of anabolic aid which you are not. You're not able to continue, you're not able to keep up with the routine. You're not even to maintain it. Don't do it, it's not maintainable. This routine or these habits are not maintainable. If you haven't got much disposable time and you don't want to train as a bodybuilder or some kind of elite athlete, then you have to try and find, develop and maintain your own routines and habits which you can comfortably do for the ongoing future. Because if we can't maintain our habits and rituals and routines, then it's not maintainable. We're not going to keep on doing it. I'm going to quickly now run through my routine which I've been able to maintain consistently through my late 30s into my 40s, and hopefully it's going to be adjusted to see it through to the end of my days. For the main facts, that is maintainable to keep me in a good place both psychologically and physically, and at a level that I'm happy with and can function at. Now remember, my main aim here isn't to be massive. I'm not a bodybuilder. It's not to be ripped to hell as an elite physique or athlete show person. It's not so I have to breathe in for 14 days every day, all day, every time I go on vacation and walk around the beach or pool. It's just what I found to be maintainable for myself and which I can continue to do so. It may not work for everyone, but this is what I've found works for me. I am, however, able to tone it up or tone it down when needs be. But again, even if I pump it up a little bit, it is maintainable. Or if I notch it down, that's maybe when I'm on vacation, or if my business schedule is a little bit more hectic, then I am comfortable at either level. Going back to the pic here, this is a couple of years ago when I did a couple more cardio sessions, 1 hour each session per week. And that was just as an added bonus. I had more disposable time because it was just going into the start of the COVID era. And yeah, as you can see, with probably what I'm looking like now, there is a difference. I've got lower body fat. However, when business started to pick up again, coming at the back end of COVID, I wasn't able to maintain them extra cardio sessions, but that's okay. I allowed for that because they were just my bonus sessions. I enjoy exercising, keeping active as a hobby, okay? So it's easy for me just to notch it up a little bit or take it down, as I just mentioned previously. And if I want to, just with a little bit of extra time, I can maintain it. I understand that keeping active or doing some kind of exercise or physical activity is not a hobby for everyone. It can be a bit of a chore, it can be a bit of a grind, it can be right, I just need to do an hour and it's a real challenge, and that's okay. That's why you do have to find your happy medium. You have to find your foundation which you can maintain. The longer you can maintain something, the longer you do it, the longer you'll reap the rewards. If we do something which we don't enjoy, which we don't really want to do, okay, the likelihood is we're not going to do it at all, or we're going to do it less frequently. I try and train or maintain some physical activity around 6 times a week with 1 rest day. Now, when I say 6 times a week, you might think, wow, that's a lot, but there's no pressure. I'm not training to be an elite athlete. I'm not a bodybuilder that needs to keep to a strict diet or training routine. I see how I feel, mostly when I wake up or during the day. And sometimes if I think, you know what, I need a bit of a rest day today in between my workout week, I'll take that rest day. But what I've enjoyed doing lately is taking some kind of active rest. Now when I say active rest, it could be a leisurely swim. I say leisurely because I'm bad at swimming. I just go for a very casual leisurely swim at the pool in my apartment complex. It could be a nice leisurely cycle. Again, I say leisurely because I'm no cyclist. I don't really enjoy cycling, but I like to move around and see different places. It could be a walk. I'm even doing a little bit of walking and activity whilst I'm recording these videos. And what I've also found with these active rest sessions or periods is when I do go back to my routine, or I get back and do a resistance session, I feel so much more rejuvenated. Now that's one thing which is very difficult to tell people. You need more rest. Your muscles will grow more, you can maintain more muscle mass, it will help promote fat loss. And you think, no, because you're in that zone, you're in that addictive state where you just want to work out all the time, and then you kind of hit that wall a lot sooner. But it's amazing to actually feel and know how good having a break when you haven't planned a break, so an unplanned break, how good it feels and what positive results you get from it when you do go back to your routine again. I've had extended breaks for 2, 3, 4 days, okay, mostly because I've just felt like doing fuck all. And then when you do go back into it, it's like you've hit a reset button and you're ready to go again. Now, these are the things we need to start adding and not feel guilty about, as long as when we do have these rest periods, we're not indulging too much and taking away all the good work and progression that we've made. So you do need slightly a little bit of discipline, but like I've said before, it's all about maintaining. If it's too difficult to maintain, if you need too much discipline, it's not maintainable. I aim for one cardio day followed by a resistance day. Now my resistance days are normally alternated between the splits of chest and legs and then back and shoulders. I add in any ab work or core work during my cardio session if it's not already included in the all over body workout, or I do a little bit during my resistance session. Okay, I like to do a lot of cable work, a lot of twisting, a lot of core stability, which I find complements all the cardio work and the resistance training, just to help at least give some shape to my abs on a good day. So this means a normal week would look something like this. Day 1 cardio, day 2 legs and chest, day 3 cardio, day 4 shoulders and back, day 5 cardio, and then day 6 I might feel like some active rest. I might even feel like doing an all over body workout where I hit all of the muscle groups. And again, I'm not going to be hitting them hard because I'll be in the gym for 3 or 4 hours, okay? But it's just a little overall maintenance. And remember, like I said before, during that week, I may already have had one active rest day. I may have had a full rest day, depending how I feel, okay? Again, because it's maintainable, because I'm comfortable with the routine, I just listen to my body and see how my day goes and see how I feel, and then I'll take it from there. Each resistance session, I look to hit each muscle group for 2 to 3 different exercises, okay? Now, I go to 3 exercises per muscle group if I do some supersets, and each resistance sessions, I look to hit 3 to 4 sets, rep range being from 6 to 10. The weight obviously is depending on what rep range I'm using, and I aim for, if I can, mostly using compound exercises. So this is your deadlift, this is your squat, so bent over rows, pull-ups, chest press, bench press, dumbbell press, shoulder press, lat pull down. I do a lot of cable functional work, okay, which again is hitting multiple muscle groups, maybe without knowing, whilst you're working the core. As you can see, I don't focus much on my arms, my biceps and triceps, man, in isolation. And I'm not actually doing it, I'll say in the gym, depending on changing time and everything. I'm not actually working out for much more than an hour. Sometimes it's 70 minutes, but I try and keep it around 60 minutes, okay? Time efficient, I keep it high intensity, not just because I'm busy, but because that's how I train. I like, yes, to give proper rest during set times, but at the same time I don't sit there playing on my phone or talking to people, or try not to be. One good thing about being in a gym, being an unsociable bastard, is it can benefit your time management. Cardio wise, I enjoy my longer runs. I say longer run, I just mean a run from around 45 minutes to 60 minutes, okay? I'll go out just with my watch. I don't care about my pace, I don't care about the distance. I do this more from the psychological aspect. I enjoy it, I enjoy running, and look, if I burn some fat, or it helps me to maintain half decent shape in the meantime, even better. I love my interval training as well, but obviously you need a bit more break during the week. Lifestyle habit wise, I don't lead a very exciting lifestyle, not much clubbing these days, if any at all. I like a wine, I like a Guinness, I like an all-you-can-eat buffet, okay, so I'm not dieting every day to try and maintain, but I'm just taking care of what I put into my gob, my mouth. And then finally, supplement wise, all I have is protein. So I have protein when my day's quite busy, after a session in the gym or resistance or even exercising in general. I don't have time to get back home and cook, or I haven't got time to go and pick up something and eat outside. So I'm living in Asia, it is easy for me to maintain a more healthy lifestyle in terms of eating habits, because rice, fruit, vegetable and meat is accessible. Bit of protein, vitamins and minerals, so all vitamin C, D, B, whatever else is going on, multivitamins. Many years ago when I was a personal trainer, and I guess I would hate to be in the industry properly now because everyone's all bulked up to fuck. I tried doing a bit of creatine and stuff and it just made me feel terrible, so no creatine for me. I started drinking coffee recently, so I'm like, oh my god, 41 years, I've never had coffee before. Absolutely amazing. I have 1 cup of coffee a day. It does get me through kind of morning time or exercise. I found it really helpful for running, given that extra buzz. Amazing. And finally on that topic, no anabolic substances, no growth hormones, stuff what's going on for us older men and younger men, as I see nowadays. No injecting. And look, it's up to people if they want to do that or not. Maybe the bodybuilding, maybe they want to get massive. Everyone, each to their own, okay? But I'm just looking at maintaining a healthy lifestyle with an okay body to walk around the pool or beach when I go on vacation, and just to try and be active and feeling good, both psychologically and physically, for as long as possible, until I think, yeah, you know what, I'm done with that, I'm going to play golf for a little bit longer before I kick the can. Thank you all so much for watching. If you found any of the information interesting or useful, hit the like button, please subscribe, it means a lot to me. Find your maintainable foundation, enjoy it and see where it takes you. See you later.